Thanks for joining us here at Enjoy the View Travel, and welcome to the channel. This week's View on Travel Season 2 starts now. Hello, my travel fans and family. So I have never done a special edition before, but I have some exciting news that I just could not wait until this week's View on Travel to share. So if you've been watching me for any length of time, you know that I'm a huge cruising fan, and you know that Celebrity Cruises is one of my favorite cruise lines. It is one of the top 2 that I prefer to cruise on. Well, there is big celebrity news, and I'm super excited to share it with you. So let's get to it. I am super excited to announce Celebrity Renewed. So Celebrity has learned a lot with their Edge Class series, and they are taking some of those features and renewing some of our beloved classic Celebrity ships, starting with Celebrity Solstice. So what is going to change? So you're going to see a new paint scheme, which you can see up here. You are going to see new outdoor escapes, new dining and entertainment, and new rooms. So pretty much everything new. Okay, so let's talk details. Okay, first up is new elevated eats. So there will be 2 new specialty dining options that are going to be added. One is an Italian themed. Now, on this particular slide, it says Trattoria Rosa. On another one, I saw a different name. So I'm not sure that name is going to be correct, but we're going to go with it for now. But anyway, it is going to be Italian themed, but there may be a little bit of a change in the name. I think the other one was like Romano. So not sure about the second part of the name, but it's going to be Italian. And then the other option is going to be a steakhouse option. Now, the steakhouse will also offer some seafood options, so really there's a little bit for everybody. Okay, let's talk new hotspots. So there are going to be 2 new areas. One is going to be called the Boulevard Lounge, and it's going to be a new interactive daytime games like game shows and trivia and things like that. But in the evening, it's going to become a little bit more elevated to things like candlelit concerts, dueling pianos, which I love the dueling pianos thing. And it's also going to have the Boulevard Bar for tasty refreshments before or after the show or during the day. And then also they're going to have another spot called the Celebrity Barcade. Think elevated sports bar in this case. So they're going to have all your games on TV. So football, basketball, soccer, whatever, will be up on the TVs. And then you're also going to have games that you can play. Billiards, darts, and your favorite board games will be available. We're getting a park. This is going to be very similar to the rooftop garden that you see on the Edge Class series. Similar, but not exact, because remember, they're not the same size. There is a limited amount of space because it's a smaller ship. So it will be similar. But as you can see, great outdoor seating areas. You could watch a movie up on the big screen, curl up with a good book, play some lawn games. The Sunset Bar, which is back here as well, is going to be expanded. So who is ready for a day at the park? Okay, I saved the best for last. All rooms and suites. Yes, that's right. I said all are getting a makeover. So they're going to be expanding the Aqua Class rooms and also creating exclusive new experiences for the retreat. But all the other rooms are not being left out. And a lot of times when you have a ship that's being, redesigned or getting some updates, that's one of the things that's left out. They don't typically do all of the rooms. They might do part of the rooms and save the remainder of the rooms for another time. However, all of the rooms are getting a facelift. So this is really exciting news, and it is going to be like a brand new ship. I can't wait. So, what do you think about Celebrity Renewed? Let us know in the comments below. Would love to know what you think. I love that they are going to keep these classic ships around, but give them a refreshed look. It's like the best of both worlds, especially if you like a smaller ship. And of course, the Edge class series are a little bit larger, and so these ships are a little bit smaller. So, now the big question is, when does this renewing take place? When can you sail on the renewed Celebrity Solstice? Sailings are going to start in March of 2026, so not that far away, less than a year. So it's going to start with a few cruises in the Far East. Now, I will say the very first one doesn't show any availability. Now, whether or not that's because they haven't released it yet, because that's if it gets finished early kind of thing. But the first one has no availability, and the second one only has balconies and deluxe room options, which would be suites. So anyway, the Far East, think Vietnam, Thailand. I would love to visit those places, and a cruise would be an amazing way to do that. Then there's going to be one Australia and New Zealand cruise before they do a Trans-Pacific cruise to Hawaii. And then there's going to be one Hawaiian cruise before it sets off to Alaska for the 2026 Alaska season. And they will be sailing out of Vancouver. So if you're interested in any of these sailings coming out in 2026 on the brand new renewed Celebrity Solstice, reach out to me at enjoytheviewtravel.com for more details. I hope you liked our little special edition here. I couldn't wait to share this news with you, and I can't wait to hear what you think. Let me know. Thank you for watching this week's View on Travel. Be sure to visit us at enjoytheviewtravel.com. Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell so you don't miss our next episode.